fun to do bad things, to drive into a car.
What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna kind of start with the GS300 manual swap right here. Close the trunk real quick so I don't waste my battery. But before we get started, I did make a list of parts that I need for the swap. So I'm gonna go ahead and post it up right now. It's kind of in chronological order, but first things first, I need to get some parts from the pick and pull. So the way I'm gonna approach it is I'm gonna do it one step at a time. I'm gonna buy one part, install it until, you know, there's nothing to install. Then I'm gonna start collecting all the parts I need for the swap. And then we'll do the transmission and put it in the car. But first things first, we need to relocate the handbrake, or shall I say the foot brake, because you can see the foot brake, the handbrake is right there, and it kind of gets in the way of the clutch, and so you need to relocate the handbrake to right there. And to do that, what you need from an SC300 is you're gonna need the handbrake, you're gonna need the handbrake and the cable on the handbrake, the first part, and you're gonna need the 2-to-1 connector. So we're gonna go to the pick and pull and show you what that looks like. And yeah, but before we go into that, so I'm gonna tell you what parts I'm gonna get first. So I'm gonna get the handbrake, we're gonna install the handbrake, because I can't put the clutch in until we get the foot brake, or emergency brake out of the way. So we're gonna get the handbrake, get the heat lightning speed shop mount for the handbrake, and we're gonna mount that. We're gonna leave that aside, have that installed to have a working handbrake instead of a foot brake. And then I'm gonna buy the heat lightning speed shop clutch kit. It's basically a remote reservoir that has a reservoir on the clutch. And it's, you know, bolt on, there's no cutting necessarily. You just need to move I forgot, one of the computer modules aside and bolt it in, and we'll install the clutch. So basically we're gonna have a fake clutch in the car for a while, then have a working handbrake. And then the rest of the parts you can kind of order in however way you want, because you can't really install it unless you're doing the swap already, like the transmission, the drive shaft, clutch, flywheel, and all the other stuff. But here's a list of parts that I'm gonna use. So let's get into it. Let's go to pick and pull and find a handbrake. All right, so this is the only SC400 here, and this thing is fucked. I gotta get in here and try to get shit out, but it's not gonna be a fun time with all this glass here, so gotta be careful. But the handbrake is there. All right, so I found this handbrake on this SC300. There's two bolts holding in place. It's like one right there and one right there. They're 17s, and it comes loose. All right, once you get those two 17s out, it's pretty loose. Now we gotta disconnect it from the car itself, so you gotta go underneath. Now I'm underneath the car and I need to cut those cable off. So basically I need that black piece, the one that looks like a spring that goes all the way to the inside of the car. So I need to get that part. All right, so I disconnected that part. It's pretty easy to disconnect. Hold on, I'm filming. So you just have to twist it and then it slides out there. It's like a little pivot. And then last thing you gotta do is take off that the little clip holding the thing in place, and then you can unbolt it from inside. All right, now we're gonna go under the center console and unbolt the wire from there. So we're gonna cut this carpet out. Unbolt those two, what is those, like 10s right there, and should be able to pull out the handbrake. Let me cut all the carpet out. Carpet. Scissor sucks. Here, hold this. Sorry. Save those bolts because might need them. Who knows? Hold these. Take out right here too. No! take this shit out. You don't need it.
You don't need those bolts?
Huh?
You don't need those bolts?
No. So now we're gonna pull this through. Got stuck underneath. Wait. Fuck, I think I need to go underneath and disconnect it, I think. Get it through? Yeah, I gotta go underneath and disconnect it. Damn it. No more trip underneath. So get it back in there. All right, to take it out, it's pretty easy. You just gotta spin this around. It's hard to do it with one hand, so I'm gonna do it two hands, but you can spin it and then it'll slide through. All right, back into the top of the car. Yank this motherfucker out. And we got it. Yeah, we did it. Okay, yeah, we did it. Handbrake, check. Cable, check. Okay, so this is the only thing you need from the SC300. It's this handbrake. It's literally mounted by these two bolts right there. And then you can disconnect it from right here, which is on the transmission tunnel. And then these two, you can clip it, unclip it from underneath the car. It's a little hard with the drive shaft in the way, but you basically just spin it and you pull it from the top. You see there's a little notch to take out. So you need this and you need the whole cable, or you can grab this part from an IS300, which I already have one, so I don't need to pull one, but there's one here. All right, so here is a closer look at the handbrake. Give it a little clean because, you know, it came from the pick and pull. It's gonna be a little dirty, but surprisingly, this is pretty clean for how funked up that car was. I'm using Rain-X, that's all I have in this house right now, but Rain-X is good enough, right? Actually, Windex is better. Rain-X is oil-based, so, but just get the general idea. Clean it real quick. Basically, this handbrake is going to live right here. Sorry, it's really dark in here, but I need to buy the bracket from Lightning Speed Shop, which mounts it to the transmission tunnel, so you can mount the bolts right here. So yeah, that's not gonna happen today until I order the part, but for now I kind of wanted to show you what part you need from the pick and pull, because, you know, I'm gonna do this one step at a time and I want to show you guys, you know, my process. So if I can get something now, might as well get it over with. So I got this handbrake. It was a little bit hard, but not too hard. It's just those two bolts right there that connect to the side of the transmission tunnel, and disconnecting the two brakes from the wires from underneath the car. You can see, so basically you have to like twist it and then pop it out for both sides, and then this you can just take it out, spin it, or this you pull it out and you spin it like that, so that way you can pull this from under the car and pull this part from the top of the car. Simple enough. So yep, I got everything ready, and yeah, let's keep getting parts. So I'm gonna order the mount today, and hopefully we can install it next week. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's kind of a how to uninstall a handbrake from the SC300 or SC400. I believe they're both the same. The one I pulled was from an SC400. It's super easy. It's pretty straightforward. It's just, it kind of sucks when the drive shaft is in the way, so you kind of have to work around it, but you're able to do it without pulling out the drive shaft. So pretty simple. Now, I'm gonna order the part today, and hopefully we can start the handbrake install in maybe a few weeks. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.